Sherdog.com here with the dual weight champion, flyweight and bantamweight king, and Olympic gold medalist, Henry Cejudo. Triple C, what's going on?
Doing good, man. Happy. Low up in the skies right now at Tyson Ranch.
I can relate to that feeling. It's yeah. Let's just say we made contact.
Yeah, we probably are.
All right, Henry. Last time we saw you was some months back, defeating Marlon Moraes for the undisputed bantamweight title. And now you hold two belts, double the responsibility. Where are your loyalties lying as far as defending those belts?
Both my kingdoms. They're both my kingdoms. I want it all. I want all the gold.
So have you had any time to kind of test what it'd be like to get back on that flyweight diet to make sure you can make that weight?
Don't even bring that up, man. That flyweight diet after flying in the sky right now is not. It doesn't sound so good. It doesn't sound so good. It sucks, but I'm gonna finish my career at bantamweight, and I've always said that since watching my press conference at UFC 197 with Dominick Johnson. I'm gonna end up finishing my career at bantam.
So it definitely seems like there are a lot more the sexier matchups at bantamweight. A lot of good names in that division. But do you feel a responsibility to? I mean, you've in essence kind of saved flyweight, but do you feel a responsibility to make sure you go back there and keep that division going?
If I saved it, I mean these other guys could carry it on. You know what I mean? Like I did my job. They wanted me to fight TJ at 35, and I couldn't do it, man. When we first fought, I fought him at 25, and then went up, and then I won a bout. I think the flyweight division is so underestimated when it comes to talent. Like Demetrius Johnson, now me, two of the greatest now of in the sport of MMA. At least for me, at least us, like maybe top 10 accomplished, and they're both flyweights. Haraguchi goes up and wins the Bellator World Title, beats Darian Caldwell, the rising champ. Man, there's a lot of talent out there. I just don't think there's a lot of personality. I think they're a little depleted for staying so small.
Looking at the flyweight roster in the UFC, are there any names that excite you from a personality standpoint that you think might have a chance of kind of carrying that torch for you?
Yeah, I think obviously Joe's #1 contender. You got Kai Kara France. Sergio Pero just left. You have Alexander Pantoja, the Assassin Baby, Brandon Moreno. I mean, they're gonna have to invest too. You're gonna have to invest. The UFC's gonna have to kind of treat that. Be a little more cautious on that weight class.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about what you got going on at 135. Dominick Cruz supposed to be coming back soon. Cody Garbrandt.
Dominick Cruz. Yeah, I've always wanted to be an intergender champ. So, getting the chance to put my hands on Dominick Cruz, I feel like it's gonna give me the intergender belt I've always wanted.
So is that the fight that you really want the most at 135?
At 35, yeah. I think at 35 it'd be him or Frankie. Him or Frankie Edgar. That's the fights I want that's the fight I want upon my return at 135 pounds.
Which one of those two names do you think is better for your legacy with a win?
They're both up there. I think probably Frankie, because Frankie was a 155-pounder champ. The guys that he's beaten. Dominick's been hurt the majority of his career, so I'd probably have to say Frankie. But I would like Dominick just for the simple fact that he's a 135-pounder. He's a bantamweight.
All right, so you've challenged for the intergender title. You got the gold medal. You got the flyweight. Got the bantamweight. But there was talk about you trying to fight Jose Aldo, trying to fight Max Holloway. How serious are those? Is that something that you legitimately are thinking about?
Yeah, no, those are all those are all serious calls. By the way, I've never called out Holloway. I've never called out Holloway just for the simple fact that I wanna get up there. I want to see Volkanovski and have him fight some shorter guys to see, because I feel like Frankie gave me kind of somewhat of a blueprint on how to fight a very, very tall guy. like that. Remember, I'm 2 inches shorter than Frankie. My reach is not there. So I'm realistic, but I'm optimistic, but I'm also realistic. So there's a time for everything. So even when Israel talks about him, waiting for another year to fight John Jones, I know what he's saying.
So the mentions of Max Holloway more out of respect and admiration?
No. It's just more out of the body type right now, and getting better.
All right, and what's the target date on a return? I know you were a little banged up after your last bout. Where are you seeing yourself coming back?
That's a meeting I'm gonna have to have with the Boston, with Dana.
All right. Well, Henry, thank you so much for your time. Best of luck in defending whichever belt it is.
Dominick Cruz.